On today's episode, woohoo, we are getting into the new addition to Bardstown Origin Series. This one is the Wheated one. I go by the name of, let's go.
Play the intro.
I go by the name of Lord. Let's serve you some whiskey. Welcome back. Now, woo! This one. But before we get into this one, go ahead, subscribe. We got some interesting videos coming up. I have a very small list of bottles I actively hunt. When this one came out, when I saw like the press release statement and all the IG accounts that post the stuff from the TTB about new bottles that come in, I was like 1000%. I have to get that one because as you can tell, or can't tell, I'm a, I think I said it in one of the videos, a Bardstown hound or something like that, a Bardstown fiend. But yeah, I like Bardstown, so let's back it up. I want to lie and say one of the first premium bottles I purchased, or a premium blend bottle I purchased, was a Disco 2. Now, for those who don't know, when Bardstown started out, just like any other company, they were sourcing a lot of older aged barrel products. Now, in the midst of them doing that, they also made a Fusion series, which was like their distillate kind of like blended in with other stuff, and as it came of time they kind of phased it out. But the Disco series in general was really good. This one in particular was the Disco 2. And just to give you a little background, so this had 10-year Kentucky bourbon in it, and that was like 44% of the blend. Also had a 12-year, and that was 39%, and it also had a 14-year, which was 17%. And this is good. My biggest mistake, like I said before, was not buying 2, because this one right now is going for a pretty penny. That's Disco 2. However, I did purchase all the Discos after that, and some of the Fusions. I don't really go too crazy for the Fusions, but the Discos, I blacked out. So they made the Fusion series, and then the Disco series, and then also they made, which is called a collaboration series. Now, the first collaboration series they made, I wasn't in my bourbon journey then, so I didn't get that one. That one, I believe, was like Castle and Key and somebody else. It was like an old square bottle, and even that bottle right now still goes for a pretty premium. So for the collaboration series, it's usually they'll take a whiskey and they'll finish it in that particular cask, and a lot of it is like a lot of like nice wine companies or cognac or rums and things like that. Now, in addition to the collaboration series, they also obviously have single barrels, which they do with like store picks and one-offs and things like that. And then I want to lie and say maybe like 2 years ago they came out with the Origin series. Now the Origin series, whew, they first came out with I forgot the order, but I think they came out at the same time. It was the Bottle and Bond. This was really good. So this was their own distillate. This was 6 years, Bottle and Bond. And then they came out with the just the regular offering, which is still 6 years, but it's not Bottle and Bond. But this is pretty good. I personally like this one over the Bottled and Bond. The difference between this one and the Bottled and Bond is the Bottled and Bond had wheat, whereas this one had rye in the mash bill. So yeah, that's the difference. And then they came out with a rye in the Origin series, which the rye is like, if you like rye, the rye is pretty good. So yeah. So what's kind of cool about this one in general, which I personally like, that this is their wheated bourbon. Now, as you can see, I already have partaked in said bottle. So spoiler alert, you already know what I'm thinking. And if you saw my 8 whiskeys you need for the fall, you already know the answer for this bottle right here. So anywho, let's get into the mash bill. So the mash bill is 53% corn, 39% wheat, and 8% malted barley, and this is 6 years old. Now, so I went ahead and poured it up. Oh man, that was just crazy. The first thing that hits you when you put your nose into this glass, there's a huge sweetness that just absorbs your nostrils. It's more of a almond flavored honey. If you ever went to like Whole Foods and in the bakery section, they got like really nice like almond croissant, That's like the huge note that I get on this. It's not necessarily like a marzipan note, like a fake kind of like, you know, almond sugar kind of, but it's just more like almond croissant, you know, with the dough and everything like that. Another note I would say, there's a huge sweet wheat note on it. I would say that much. Almost like think like cream of wheat, or like a lot of sugar. It's not overly sweet, but it's a pleasant sweet nose. Like if I just wanted to smell this all day, I could, 1000%. There's a faint butterscotch note that's also in here. And as always, I point out a lot of times there's like a Chico stick note in there. Now I love Chico stick notes. Let me know in the comments if you like Chico sticks. Also, there's a banana Laffy Taffy note. I always like when I find a nice whiskey and it has like the banana Laffy Taffy note in it. I already know it's gonna be a good time without even sipping it, which is crazy. Now there is chocolate in there, but it's a very, very faint chocolate. Nothing too overpowering. Enough of that. Let's go in for the taste, but God damn. Woo! This nose is crazy. I wish Bardstown just sold candles. I probably shouldn't give them that idea, but if Bardstown sold candles, just how like God, what's that cologne that I can't think of right now? But anyway, if Bardstown sold candles based on the aroma from the bottles, I would buy one every release. I swear. Let's go for the taste. Whoa, 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 Kobe. Ah, man. Woo, yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. This is probably the best thing I've poured on this channel to date that I was blown away by jump. Gonna go ahead and say that, hands down. It's probably going in my top bourbon of the year, 1000%. But do you care about that? Probably not. You care about what it tastes like. So already, I'm gonna take one more sip. You definitely, on the palate, you get that wheat. That wheat is in there. It tastes like if you had some really, really nice cereal and you OD'd on the sugar, it's there. You know, a lot of sugar and more sugar than you probably actually need, then it's there. There's a coating feeling on the tongue, which I thoroughly like. There is a little heat, but it's not too crazy. I think this one is 106 proof, but it's a pleasant heat. It's like I want more type heat. So this is something I'm gonna say for like the fall and winter. This is like perfect. It gives you like that good old Kentucky hug, as they call it. That almond note is super faint in there. However, I am picking up a butterscotch note that is kind of more creeping up as it finishes in general. Now the finish itself, I would say, is a medium semi-long finish. It's not necessarily the party keeps continuing. It's like the party goes on and then it kind of like, you know, at a respectable time, the party dissipates, you know. Overall, I would say this is really good. So if you see this one, run, don't walk. But I would even go as far as to say, this may be the Antique 107 killer. I'm gonna go ahead and say that right now. I like Weller 107. Let me know in the comments if you like Weller 107. However, the way that one drinks, super crazy. I don't know, should we wait for a video to do that or we want to do it now? I don't know. So that is my 2 cents on the Bardstown Wheated. So let me know in the comments one or two things. One, if you found this one already, or if it's on your list. And then two, if you think I'm tripping saying that this is the Antique 107 killer, let me know. Let me know. So if you like this one, go ahead, give me a good old like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And like we always say at this time, folks, cheers, salute, sante, Kobe, and all that jazz. I can see the comments now. Everybody's like, it is. Hey, this whiskey industry, this game, this enthusiast path, you know, everybody's opinions is there. So hey, my personal opinions, you're on this page. Bardstown Wheated, way better than Antique 107. I'll wait. Until next time.